Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown, and today I want to talk about the Raptors' 104-103 win over the Celtics in Game 3 of the second round. The Raptors were led in this one by 31 points from Kyle Lowry and a monster game-winning 3 from OG as they held Jason Tatum to just 15 points on 5 of 18 shooting. Let's get into it. On this play, as Jaylen Brown gets it, you see OG advancing toward him to help himself get over the screen. Gasol is in drop coverage, and see how OG works his way back into the play, back into position on Brown. He kicks it to the cutting Smart, and now OG and Siakam switch. Siakam almost gets a piece of the pass, and then Brown tries the sidestep 3, but Siakam, great discipline, doesn't go for the pump fake, and that allows him to block the three-point attempt. And now Tatum with the ball, and one of the main things the Raptors try to do is play up on him and force him to dribble inside the three-point line and then meet him with help defense. Marc Gasol was particularly effective in this. He's got great positioning and great verticality. Now Tatum gets it early in the post against Lowry. Gasol comes over with the double team, and you see how he has his hands up big and active. That prevents the pass to the cutting Tice. And now a skip pass from Marcus Smart, and OG sprinting out to run Kemba off the three-point line as Gasol slides into position to bother the shot at the rim once again. Gasol showcasing his mobility and rim protection. And now the Raptors zoned up. You see Matt Thomas switching on to Tatum, and you see how he's pressing up to him. He knows that Jason Tatum can beat him off the dribble, but the main goal is to get him to dribble inside the three-point line where the help can come. Lowry can't get the charge call, and Siakam late on the closeout, but on the offensive board, Robert Williams tries to put it up, but Serge sends it home. Hits him with the Serge Ibaka. He only had an okay game defensively, but had some monster blocks. Now Kemba with the ball. Tice slips the screen. You see how Gasol comes out with the trap, hands up so the pass over the top isn't there. And now Lowry closes out right to Jaylen Brown's body, and as Brown drives, Siakam steps up to help, plus Gasol is waiting there at the basket. Brown tries to kick it out, but in the meantime, Lowry has rotated on to Smart. That's going to be a turnover. Nice help defense there by the Raptors. And now as Robert Williams gets the ball, you see OG on Tatum, watching the play develop. As the pass goes to Kemba, he steps out to him. Kemba looking for a gap, but Serge and OG close it up. Then Kemba comes off the Williams screen. You see Serge staying with him until OG can get back into position. The pass goes to Tatum, Fred pressuring up to run him off the three-point line. And then as Serge goes for the block, watch Lowry slide behind him, able to get up and block the layup attempt. Crafty move there by the veteran. And once again, Tatum meeting a lot of bodies as he tries to go to the rim. And now as Robert Williams comes up to set an illegal screen on Matt Thomas, you see OG slightly out of position and then making a nice recovery to shut down the three-point attempt. The pass goes to Brown, and as he drives, Siakam and Matt Thomas move into the lane to shut it down. The pass goes out to the corner. Lowry sprints out to him, and then Matt Thomas runs out to Brad Wanamaker, who gets called for the travel. That's going to be another turnover. And now you see the Raptors zoned up again, and Marcus Smart's going to get it to Tatum. Looks like Thomas is switched out onto him, so Robert Williams is going to clear out of there, but Lowry and Thomas both stick around, and eventually it's Thomas who clears out, Lowry staying with Tatum. The ball goes to the corner, and then back to the top. You see Lowry pressuring up, trying to get Tatum to take a step inside the three-point line. Tatum drives, and as Siakam steps up, Tatum kicks it to the corner to Brown, but a nice closeout by Serge Ibaka to contest the corner three-point attempt. And now Van Vliet with some nice denial on Jason Tatum. The pass goes to Marcus Smart instead. Not much going on, so Grant Williams comes up to set the screen. Serge switches out on Marcus Smart, and now it's a Marcus Smart ISO that eventually results in a contested fadeaway mid-ranger, and the Raptors will take that every time. And now Marcus Smart with the ball. You see Van Vliet on Kemba, and as Kemba comes up, watch the way Van Vliet backs up into Marcus Smart's path to force him to take an extra second, and that gives OG Anunoby enough time to get back in front of Smart. And now Tice is going to set the screen. OG goes over it. Serge just trying to stay in front of him, and OG a great job getting back into the play and blocking the shot from behind, using his length to shut it down. Great D by OG Anunoby there. And now you see Lowry quarterbacking, telling OG to get on Tatum. He knows what's coming. It's going to be some screening action for Tatum and Kemba. This allows OG to be the one who switches out onto Walker, and he's able to use his length to bother the dribble, deflect it into the backcourt, out of bounds off the Raptors. Nice work there, nice pressure at the point of attack. And now as Tatum hands it off to Kemba, watch Lowry pounce on it, almost forcing the turnover, but now he's a step out of position. Kemba attacks and tries to take it right at Gasol, but Gasol sends him away, blocking the pass or shot or whatever that was supposed to be. OG scoops it up. Nice work in the paint there by Mark. And now as Tatum brings it up, watch Marc Gasol, keep him guessing about whether he's going to come out and trap or play drop coverage or just show. You see Tatum hesitating until he figures it out, and then as he throws the pass over the top to Tice, Norm rotates over so he's right there on the catch. Tice ends up kicking it out to Brown, who swings it to Kemba as Norm rushes out to run him off the three-point line. He stumbles, Kemba puts up a wild shot and misses. And now as Tatum curls off the screen, watch Gasol step out to him and then use his hands to cut off the passing lane to Daniel Tice. And at the same time, OG rotating over to protect the rim. Tatum kicks it out to the top, Lowry rotates out, Smart swings it to Kemba, two defenders go at him, he drives middle so Fred reroutes to the corner where he's able to contest Jaylen Brown's three-point attempt. And now after Tice comes up to get the ball, watch Tatum and Siakam. Tatum comes up like he's going to curl off the screen, but then goes back the way he came. As he drives, you see Gasol dropping down and OG helping over off the far corner. Tatum whips a nice cross-court pass, but instead of OG going out to the corner, Lowry rotates out to the corner, and then OG rotates up to the elbow, able to get a fingertip on it and block the three-point attempt. Incredible athletic feat going from under the basket out to the three-point line in no time at all to get that one. And now as Tice gets the ball, you see Lowry quarterbacking again, telling OG where the next pass is going to go. OG gets out to Smart, who tries to attack off the dribble, but Lowry slides all the way down to the charge circle and makes Marcus Smart change his layup attempt. Once again, great work by Lowry and great work by the Raptors, throwing multiple bodies at guys who try to drive to the rim. And now Kemba with the early pass to Brown. He drives so OG and Siakam slide in to cut off the lane. The pass goes to the corner and watch Lowry running out at Tatum, running right at his body, and then at the last second he changes his trajectory. And you can see Tatum looking for some contact, trying to get that three-point foul. Lowry expertly avoids it as Tatum absolutely bricks the three. And now as Kemba attacks off the dribble, watch Marc Gasol. He raises his left hand to contest the layup and at the same time uses his right hand to get in the passing lane. Disrupts Tice's catch, and then Fred VanVleet gets in there, pokes it away. It goes out of bounds off Tice. That's another turnover. And then this is just a great play with OG, coming up with Enes Kanter, switching out onto Jason Tatum, and then just a little bit too loose with the handle, and you cannot do that against OG. Able to poke it away, eventually able to track it down as well. Nice pressure there at the point of attack. And now the Raptors zoned up as Brown curls around to the far elbow. You see Lowry go towards him. OG steps up to the ball and Siakam moving up towards Jason Tatum as he catches it at the free throw line. He probes a little bit but not able to get anything with Siakam all over him. Kicks it to the corner. Lowry almost gets the steal. Brown barely recovers, tries to put up a shot, but Serge is there for the block. It ends up in Enes Kanter's hands and he's able to put it in. But nice initial pressure there by the Raptors, almost forcing that turnover and disrupting the play. And now as Kanter gets it and passes to Grant Williams, you see Siakam coming over, and because of his active hands, Williams not able to throw the pass to Wanamaker for the easy bucket, and then just some nice pressure from Pascal, forcing Grant Williams into a tough contested mid-ranger. Siakam was really on point with his defense this game. And now as Kemba comes off the Williams screen, he throws a little fake that gets Fred in the air, but Serge does a nice job of dropping down with Walker, stays with him as he pulls up for the mid-ranger and able to get a piece of it. Nice block from Serge. And now as Marcus Smart comes off the screen, you see the Raptors really packing the paint. Siakam closes out under control to Williams in the corner, stays with him on the drive to shut it down. Then as the ball goes to the top, Siakam switches out onto Marcus Smart, contains him for a few dribbles before Smart eventually gets a step on him, but Serge is waiting in the wings for another block shot. Great help defense there from Ibaka at the rim. And now as Tatum curls off the Grant Williams screen, check out how Siakam, Lowry, and Norm all converge on him. Siakam recedes back to his man, but Lowry stays in place to force the ball out of Tatum's hands, goes out to Marcus Smart, he puts up a three, he bricks the deep attempt, didn't have a good shooting game, only 2 for 9 from downtown in this one. And now as Tice comes up to screen for Kemba, you see Gasol stepping way up, delaying Kemba for just a second so that Lowry can get back into position. Siakam rotates over to Tice as Kemba drops the pass over the top, and Gasol continues on to the corner. He's got Jaylen Brown in a tough spot, and he loses the ball as he tries to get around him. Pascal scoops it up, and that's going to be a turnover. But from there, the Celtics went on an 8-0 run to take a 4-point lead with just a few minutes left. Here Gasol shows just a bit too hard, and that lets Tatum get a step on him, lay it up at the rim. And then on this one, great D by OG and Gasol containing Tatum, but Tatum throws a beautiful pass to Daniel Tyson. There's no help on the backside. But now with just 2.5 minutes left, the Celtics trying to kill the clock a little bit. They eventually work it to Tatum as Siakam switches out on him, applying a little bit of pressure. Tatum mishandles it, and then Siakam steps it up, getting right out onto him with the clock running low, pressuring him. Tatum has to force up a tough off-balance contested three as the shot clock runs out. Doesn't get iron, and that's going to be a 24-second violation. Then under a minute to go, Tatum in ISO, jabs at OG, gets a little bit of daylight, but a nice recovery by OG to contest it. Doesn't get it to fall. And now the clock running out. You see Gasol coming out with the trap on Kemba. Kemba doing everything he can to evade it. A nice little hesitation. That allows him to get into the lane. Lowry steps up to prevent the mid-ranger. And here it should probably be Siakam dropping down onto Daniel Tice to cut off that passing lane. Just a half second too late, but that's a half second too much. He gets the dunk, but we all know what happened after that. OG Anunoby drops a bomb on the Celtics' hopes of going up 3-0. That will be the ball game. The Raptors win this one in thrilling fashion to make the series 2-1 with hopes of tying it up in Game 4. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Raptors defense in the comments.